Welcome to another episode of Thrifting. I'm just in York with my mate Stevie. We were day drinking for his birthday. And the best thing about York is there's a charity shop around every corner. So you have a pint and then you end up in a charity shop pissed up. But yeah, it was a good crack. Straight away I saw Xenoblade Chronicles and Control on PS3. On PS4, sorry. I was like, smile, Stevie, you're in the video. But I had another look and there was some other stuff there as well. There was a Sid Meier's game as well. I think it was Beyond Earth. I checked that on my phone. It won't worth getting. I think CEX only sell it for like $3.50 or something like that. But Gone Home piqued my interest. I just like the SNES looking front cover. They made it look like a SNES box, haven't they? It's for Mac and PC, so I was like, yeah, that's probably going to be a bit spicy. CX, it's out of stock, and it's only £3.50 to sell it for. But that's not gospel, and especially if you see stuff out of stock in CX. But it was only £2 anyways, so I thought I might as well pick it up. I don't really know much about the game, to be fair. But I mean, I definitely can give it a go, can't I? I mean, it looks pretty cool on the back. It looks like some sort of horror jar. Significantly more drunk by the time I got in this Oxfam. But I saw Yellow Stella, and I fucking love Yellow. Like, since the Nuns on the Run soundtrack when I was a child infected me with their music, I've been a bit of a fan, mate. So, and this one's got it's got Desire and a bunch of others that are notable as well on it. This was good as well. We went in Brewdog in York, and it had a stellar choice of light gun games. So me and mate Steve hit the House of the Dead up. It wasn't in the best nick, to be fair. The guns didn't work that great, but we were quite drunk as well. So the fact that we got past the first boss was quite an achievement for how drunk we were. But yeah, it was pretty fun. You could tell there was some sort of graphical glitching on the board as well, like the textures weren't on the middle of the characters. But I mean, how often do you see a House of the Dead in the wild anymore? So I was buzzing. I was like, I said to Steve to put the glasses on so we could get two different shots. I was being a director as well. There we go, I'm switching to Steve's version. A POV of being thrifting with Gav. That's what it looks like. Anyways, we're in the Dove House at the end of Isle Road. This one's going to shut down soon as well. So it's probably the last time you'll see me pick some stuff up in here. I'm sorry, it's not a Dove House. This is a Bernardo's. That's why it hurt my brains to see it. But yeah, I found Ghostbusters on 360. Ultimate Alliance Marvel, but it actually had Ultimate Alliance 2 in the box, but it was still only 50p, so it was worth getting. And Just Dance for and Emperor Battle for Dune. So all that cost me £2. So I was pretty buzzing with that. That was a pretty good score. I mean, Ultimate Alliance would have been better if it had the right game in it, but I mean, Ultimate Alliance 2 is kind of spicy as well, so I thought I might as well pop on it, and we're back over the road in an actual Dove House now, and I've seen Freedom Fighters for £1.85. It was American there, but I decided to get it anyways. I was like, you know what? I was like, it's a weird and American variant. And then Tom Clancy, Clear and Present Danger, on audiobook. And I wasn't sure about this Hot Wheels one. I checked it on my phone and CX set for £5. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick it up. It was £1.85. You get credit of £2, so it was the risk was minimal. If it's rubbish, I can just trade it in and get 15p profit. But that's the thing. If it's the credits are right, you know, you're not risking anything. If you don't like the game, you can just trade it in and fund something else that you do. So yeah, an audiobook and a couple of PS2 games. One of them that I have the potential to play if I sort out some sort of modded action on a PS2 at some point. Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. front cover was trashed, but the insides were pretty alright considering the outside was like, you know, I'd had something spilled on it or whatever. And yeah, checked on CX and £12 game. They only had £1.59 on it in here. So I was like, you know what, I know the condition's a bit ropey, but I think I might be able to negate that. I might try and reprint a front cover for it, I think. But yeah, I mean, at £1.39, I can overlook the front cover. I mean, we won't be able to overlook the fact that it was scratched the fuck if it was, but it wasn't, so I was alright. So yeah, £1.39 for Dark Souls Prepare to Die. I don't actually know what the difference between Standard and Prepare to Die edition is. I've seen a few of them where it's Prepare to Die edition. I mean, I'm kind of useless at Dark Souls, to be fair, but I know people get mad for it, don't they? But yeah, I think every edition I play is Prepare to Die edition because that's all I fucking do on them is. We just got to get the pattern down. You see it? If you didn't glance that, we'll come back to that in a minute. But yeah, they were shut in, and a woman kindly let me in to peruse the wares, and I found Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Gore-Tex. Considering I used to find that all the time back in the day, I think I've only ever found that on camera about 3 or 4 times in this doing this whole thing. Yeah, I was banking on Metal Gear. Well, I've ruined the surprise now, but never mind. Yeah, if you didn't see it, was Metal Gear Solid was in the window. I was banking on Metal Gear maybe being £1. So what I was doing was trying to muster up enough to pay on my card. But it was just a bonus that Crash Bandicoot was there. So I was just trying to cobble together £4 worth of stuff. So when I got to the counter, I was like, £5, sweet. But there was a plot twist when I got there. But so I've got Pro Street Prometheus on Blu-ray, and I'm about to pick up Call of Duty 3 just to make it that £4, along with Crash Bandicoot. But I mean, them two choices weren't that bad because CX sell them for slightly more, not much more than £1 each. But anyways, when I got to the window, he had £10 on it, which it seems a bit spicy, but it's not that spicy really, because it can go for up to about £35, just the dual case. I mean, if you had it in the big box, it'd be like 80. So yeah, I ended up with a bit of junk that I didn't necessarily want. Crash Bandicoot was a good score really, because that's £8 in CX. Pro Street £2.50 in CX. Same with Call of Duty 3, £2.50. It's still got a CX sticker on it, that one. But yeah, the main score was Metal Gear Solid on PC, which I'm quite tempted to try and speedrun, to be fair, because that's the version everyone uses, isn't it? Because you can skip the cutscenes. I've been looking into it. They've got like a game loader, you know, like where it gives you all the options you need and everything to run it on multiple cores and all sorts of stuff. It's a big rabbit hole to go down, but I'm quite prepared to do it. Metal Gear. Anyways, I'm in the furniture one at the end, which I don't often come in because it's not got any games in it. But I did see a Google Nest Mini for £2.25. I took it to the counter and the woman was like, "What is this?" I was like, and she was like, "Is it a Bluetooth speaker?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It was part I can't be asked to explain, and also if I tell you what it is, you might not sell me it." It's like, "Oh, smart speaker. Oh, well, it's £20 now." I'm like, no, don't do that. But yeah, £2.25. I mean, they're not that much more expensive pre-owned anyways. They're like £15 in CEX, but brand new they're like £39. So yeah, I was pretty buzzing. £2.25. I have already got one, but I wanted one for the games room. It was being on my radar to get another one, you know, for a different room. So it ticked a box, and it was cheap, dirt cheap as well. So I'm happy. It all works and everything. I got it home and it's fine. It's the only difference is that's a first generation one, which is slightly quieter and not as rich a sound as the next one. So yeah, that's everything I got this time thrifting. If you like this video, be sure to thumbs it up and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. You can see these re-uploaded on Odyssey at odyssey.com/@Thrift You can sometimes catch me at Twitch at twitch.tv/Thrift. You can see what I'm doing at X at twitter.com/Thrift. You can check the old blog at thriftbytes.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.